Listen, you were born into a story, not a single story, but a tangled library of stories, biological, cultural, economic, mythic. The Earth is a stage built of rock, water, weather and living systems. Life arose here because chemistry found a way to self-organize, and evolution kept shaping more complex ways to persist. That is the blunt, scientific truth. But the human layer, the thing that makes you feel suffocated, ecstatic, betrayed, hopeful, is a second architecture, language, meaning, systems of exchange and power. That layer is not inevitable like gravity. It is invented, negotiated, and maintained by us. It is a machine made of agreements, money, law, religion, etiquette, technology. Those agreements can be changed. Who are the leaders of this world? There is no single mind behind everything. There are concentrations of power, corporations, states, influential networks, whose short-term aims tend to be predictable, preserve their continuity, grow their leverage, extract resources, human, natural, informational, and shape narratives so those goals look legitimate. Some seek control, some seek stability, some seek legacy, some genuinely think they're improving things. The shape of their aims is often a mirror of human impulses, fear, ambition, greed, care. Assume tactics, not a single conspiracy. They build institutions, optimize incentives, and tell stories to keep systems running. Now, to the hardest question. The one that presses behind your sternum. Who are you? What are you doing here? You are an embodied awareness, a particular pattern of biology, memory, habit, social role and desire. You are not only what you think you are also the set of relationships you carry, with people, places, promises, and fears. You have a nervous system that seeks safety and significance. You also have a capacity for imagination and choice that can rewire those very circuits. What are you doing here? In the minimal, practical sense, you are learning to navigate a complex set of systems that reward conformity and attention while punishing certain truths. In a deeper sense, you are being asked, by reality and by yourself, to wake up to the fact that you are co-creating this world with your attention, decisions, and stories. That is both terrifying and liberating. It means you can be shaped, and you can shape. So where do you go from here? Here is a plan for opening eyes and taking a stand. Stop lying to yourself. The first violence is self-deception. Notice the stories you tell to avoid discomfort. I'll do it later. I'm not enough. This is how things must be. Call them out. Write them down. Truth doesn't need permission. It only needs witnessing. Reclaim your attention. Power in the modern world is attention. Where you look, energy flows. Decide, deliberately and daily, what you will look at. If your attention is rented to feeds, to worry, to other people's dramas, you will be operated upon. Reclaim it with small practices, 10 minutes of undistracted breathing, a walk without a phone, a book read with concentration. Find your compass, not a fixed answer but a set of values that anchor you when the weather changes. Integrity, curiosity, care, courage, choose what you want to orient by. Let actions be the test of those values, not slogans. Walk toward the small things that prove your compass true. Build clarity about power and consent. Learn how institutions function, how incentives bend behavior, and how language frames reality. That knowledge won't crush you, it will sharpen your choices. Use discernment. Where possible, act with consent and compassion. Where necessary, withdraw your consent from systems that cause harm. Practice radical responsibility without shame. You are responsible for what you do, not for everyone else's suffering. Responsibility frees you from the passivity of blaming. Start with what is immediately in your orbit, your habits, your words, your relationships. Incremental integrity compounds. Choose creation over mere reaction. The world will throw events at you. You will be pressured into reactivity. Learn to make instead of merely respond. Create a schedule, a body of work, a relationship practice, a community ritual, something you contribute that persists beyond your distractions. Be a steward of the small and the long. The Earth's systems are fragile in slow ways and your life is fragile in fast ways. Nourish both, sleep, body, curiosity. Also, act for future people in tiny consistent ways. A habit, a vote, a conversation, a refusal to waste. Hold paradox. The world is both precious and indifferent. You will grieve and endure. That grief is the proof you loved. Hold joy as defiance. If you want a short, hard-edged litany to speak aloud when your eyes are still half closed. I am here to see clearly. I refuse the stories that keep me small. I will choose where to place my attention. I accept responsibility for my part and refuse to carry the whole burden of others. I will build. I will love. I will act. Practical next steps. Pick one and do it today. Sit still for 5 minutes and watch your breath. No judgment. Write down 3 recurring lies you tell yourself and the opposite truths. Stop scrolling for 1 hour and use that time to do one meaningful thing. Call someone, finish a paragraph, tidy one corner. Tell one person one true thing you usually hide. Finally, a warning-free truth. There is no single cosmic script handed to you in full. Whole truth, in absolute terms, is metaphysical speculation. But the actionable truth, the truth that changes your life, is immediate and practical. You can stop being passive, you can notice your stories, you can change what you attend to, and small consistent choices remap your future. This planet does not owe you clarity, it offers conditions. If you open your eyes, you will see both the machinery of power and the spaces between the cogs, the spaces where imagination, compassion, and courage can slip in. Open your eyes. Take one small true action right now, then another tomorrow. The world rearranges itself around persistent attention. Repeat this: I will open my eyes. I will act from truth. I will keep showing up. Say it. Mean it. Begin.